Hello, dear aquarist, dear fish hobbyist, or those that are interested to learn something about diagnosing fish diseases, how to use a microscope, how to analyze the things you see when observing the tissues you selected when you diagnose a fish, dissect a fish, and observe the organs and the gills and all the material that is interesting to collect. And I show you this because it's teaching you to understand fish diseases and also to give you the suggestions what you can do as a treatment. And today it's about a Chilodus punctatus, which is called a headstander, which is a wild fish that came from Colombia. And we observed a bacterial infection in the gills and in the organs. When you want to learn something more about fish diseases, I hope you're able to purchase my books, the practical guide or the new illustrated guide, which are available through my links I provide here below. You can buy them directly from me. The Chilodus punctatus, which we observed, became skinny, and some, like this one here, I repeat again, became dark, weak, and that's the one we select and take out. And that is something we have to find out when one fish shows that particular sign or symptom. It's material you can use for diagnosing. And it's helping the other fish, which might still look happy or healthy today, but maybe not the next coming weeks. So this is what you can observe. You learn from it. Try to observe the fish. And we found that the gills were bad. You can see this part of the gills is not functioning. Some parts here are getting deteriorated, infected by a bacterial infection. So the lamellae are not functional and there is no gas exchange. They cannot take up oxygen anymore through that part or release CO2 or ammonia. The spleen had a lot of melanomacrophage centers. That means it reacted to an infection. And we found internally different kinds of bacteria, staph, rot bacteria, pointed bacteria, a mix. Here you can see it on another part of the abdominal cavity, which tells you, well, bacteria play an important role. We found some undigested food, like here, this Daphnia. And we saw some patches inside the intestine, which could have an impact on the gut flora, the microbiome. So, this bacterial infection, in my opinion, which I made through this observation, is the major cause of the fish that is getting weakened and might die. But the history is interesting to check that out because the poor care, the transport could have been the trigger. So you have to look for an antibacterial treatment, ask your fish doctor for specific antibiotics, or go to your pet shop. Maybe they can advise you for some treatments. Think, of course, about restoring the gut flora, the microbiome. You can help with a functional fish food that helps the Chilodus to fight this infection and restore the gut flora. I would recommend Dr. Bassleer Biofish Food Fuco or grapefruit seed extract mixed with moringa. My books on fish diseases can help you to make a good diagnosis, a good observation, and a good treatment. A lot of medications are explained in detail. If you want to become more professional, go to my fish doctoring classes at my Patreon channel about quarantining fish, preventing diseases, or learning how to diagnose fish diseases. Or here is the link of my books where you can order them directly from me. So I thank you for watching. I'm happy you stayed until the end. That means you're interested to learn more. And maybe you didn't subscribe yet to be informed of my weekly videos that I present for you. Thank you for watching.